Watch Dr. Drew's new show at 9 on HLN. Weeknights on HLN.
All right, let's switch gears a little bit. You have an interesting theory about Michael and how he died and Conrad Murray's involvement in that. I wanted to show a little bit of tape to the audience about Dr. Murray and his apology. Let's see what this looks like, and then we'll go from there.
As long as I keep God in my heart and you in my life, I will be fine. I have done all I could do. I told the truth, and I have faith the truth will prevail.
I don't know how you feel about him. I actually feel sorry for him. I think he got himself into a gigantic mess from the beginning, and it was out of greed. You know, let's face it, he wasn't using good judgment, but it's a mess. You think differently.
Dr. Drew, I agree with you. I really do. I agree with you. I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for the fact that he was put in a position. I truly believe, and no one can change my mind, I know this for a fact.
Tell me.
I believe that Dr. Murray was simply the fall guy. There are so many other people involved in this, and they used Dr. Murray, and he didn't realize he was being used. And that's what I believe. He just happened to be there when this was happening and this took place.
Because, you know, it's funny, I almost feel like we're saying the same thing. So how do you see him having been used?
I see him being used as a tool.
In other words, by setting him up to just do whatever with medicines and drugs, the outcome was inevitable and everyone knew it? Or they were encouraging him to give more, with knowing where this was going?
I think it works in various ways.
Subtle, right?
I think it's all of the things that you're saying, actually, that you're speaking of. He was there, and they allowed it to happen. Michael didn't ask for anything, actually. They were administering to him, you got to sleep, you got to rest.
Interesting.
And this is what they were doing.
You seem very upset even as you think about it and talk about it now.
Well, no, it hurts me because my brother should be with us here today at this very moment. Yeah. And these people knew what they were doing.
Is it a conspiracy?
Yes.
They intended to harm him?
Yes, absolutely.
Towards what end?
Absolutely. They intended to harm him simply because they knew that Michael was worth more dead than alive. They knew. Michael told me...
How would they get their hands on that?
He told me repeatedly, LaToya, they're going to kill me.
They're
going to kill me.
Did he specify who?
Yes, he did.
Oh, my.
Yes, he did. And he told me repeatedly...
horrified you. What did you do?
When he first told me the very first time, I said, Michael, who? I said, first of all, you're Michael Jackson. No one would ever do that. He goes, LaToya, you got to listen to me. And he explained everything. He says, they're after my catalog. They're after my publishing.
Are we going to hear about that on the Conrad Murray trial, do you think? Those kinds of theories?
I would love to hear about that, but no, they're overlooking it. But everything is right here in this book, Starting Over.
You love Michael?
Intensely. I miss him so much. You have no idea. Yeah. The world lost an incredible guy.
You lost your brother.
The world lost an incredible guy, and our family, I lost a brother that you guys will never be able to understand. A heart. Michael had the best heart of anybody in the entire world. A loving person, a kind person, a generous person, a caring person. He cared about the sick. He cared about anybody that wasn't healthy.
Would you share those moments? Would you say, geez, I feel like we understand things special?
Oh yeah, absolutely, and he knew that, and he knew that.
Well, you mentioned his children, and certainly they seem like great kids.
Yeah.
We actually have some footage of Paris at your brother's funeral speaking about him.
I just wanted to say... Speak up, sweetheart, speak up. Get close. Ever since I was born, Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine. And I just wanted to say I love him so much.
Oh, it's just so hard to watch that.
It was.
How's she doing now?
She's doing very well. Very well. Kids are resilient.
Yeah, but it leaves scars, this stuff.
It does leave scars, absolutely. It really does. But she's doing very well. She's doing a lot better. I have a tendency to watch them. I watch them very carefully, very closely. I watch their mannerisms.
Do you visit frequently?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because I know that, we can think that they're resilient and they bounce back, but sometimes, there are things that are troubling and bothering people.
It has to.